Hey guys, Omni here. We have a release date and our first teaser trailer for Titans Season 3. If you're new to the channel, you probably don't know, and I'm probably going to sound like a little bit of a broken record if you have been around for a little while. I haven't been a fan of Titans. I think the things that I've enjoyed about the first two seasons the most has been the cast and the costumes. The costumes have been some of the best that we have seen in any television show involving superheroes, I think. But the stories, the writing, the character development have just all, for me personally, been a bit of a waste. So I'm still kind of on guard going into season 3 because I'm not going to abandon the show, even though there's things about it that I really haven't grown to like. Overall, with like the structure, the storytelling, and all that jazz. I still want to support the show. I still love DC as a brand, as a universe, as a world. I love these characters, and I always want them to do better. I would rather the show improve and get me to like it rather than me want the show to get canceled or anything like that. So I'm really hoping season 3, now that it's going to be over on HBO MAX, that maybe it's going to turn things around a little bit. Who knows? I know we already know quite a bit about some things that are going to be in the season. Obviously, Jason Todd is going to be Red Hood in this, and I know that there's supposed to be some time skip involved, though I don't know how much. So I'm still wondering how they're going to earn that transition into Red Hood with that character, because last time we saw him, he was just kind of being a little whiner at the end and just ran away. So we'll have to see what happened with that. So we know Barbara Gordon's showing up. We know Scarecrow's coming up in this season as well. We'll just see. It's becoming a little bit of a Batman show more than the Titans themselves. I mean, last season we had Batman, just not in the suit. Bruce on multiple occasions, which I'm wondering if we'll see more of Ian Glenn in season 3. But guys, I'm always open to seeing how this goes. So we got a little bit of a teaser to get us primed. Apparently the full trailer is going to come out next month, and then the show airs in August. So hopefully there's room on the schedule to react to this. And honestly, if things don't change pace, I'm honestly kind of worried if I did react to it, because I will be brutally honest if I don't like it, and I know there's a huge following on this show for a lot of people that do like it, and I was like, maybe I should just dance around that. You know, I don't like spreading negativity, but I love DC, so even if I'm going to hate watch it regardless. Anyway, that's been my thoughts, guys. Let's go ahead and check out the teaser trailer for Titans Season 3. Here we go. Got a bat signal. Got Jason and his Robin outfit. Uh-oh. Are we actually gonna do it?
This is a Gotham. The city breeds a special class of criminal.
Oh! Hey!
People die here. People like us.
Huh. You know, I'll be honest, I didn't think the show would at least actually go the Joker route. I was like, I swear, if he just rides off into the sunset and just changes outfits and just for no reason comes back as the Red Hood, that would be super lame. Because I didn't think, I mean, I've had a lot of people say it as well, that they didn't think that this would actually go the Joker crowbar route. I felt like they had the perfect opportunity last season to go ahead if they were going to do this transition and do it by having Deathstroke kill him. And then you have this weight hanging over the Titans, this guilt hanging over the Titans for not stopping Deathstroke and not saving Jason. And then, you know, then he could come back from that, have that resentment towards the Titans, as well as Slade, and then maybe see how that would change the dynamics there. I don't know, but that'd be their own way to go about it. But they're bringing in the Joker. Let's go back because we see him. So I'm thinking maybe like he went back after he left the Titans and he's just kind of vigilanteing on his own. Probably. That'd be an interesting way to go about it. So there was a quick shot, if I can find it. Where you at? Where you at? I think it was back here, wasn't it? Did I miss it? Yeah, here we go. There he is, getting the crowbar. It makes me wonder if this is going to be like Batman in season 1, where we just see like their shoddy Batman costume in a black light, like in just shadow and darkness to cover it up, and we never actually get a good glimpse at the suit. And I wonder if we never actually see this actor full on playing the Joker here. But yeah, they went full on. He's got this person strung up, has a smile in there. Now, there's a lot of things I could say Titans as well. It's like being originally over in DC Universe, being directly from DC and not from like CW or Epix or, I forget where, Fox, where they're just like restrictive on what they can talk about and what they can do. The thing I do appreciate about Titans is they definitely feel like they exist in a DC world. There's lots of references and callbacks, Easter eggs throughout everything. So the fact that they're more willing to let them play with some of the toys that they're normally more protective of, I imagine that's Scarecrow here. We get a little bit of a shot of Jason Todd in Red Hood mask here. We got Ian Glenn back. So we got him back here. He looks a little roughed up. Do you guys think we'll actually see him, or, well, maybe not him, but do you think we'll see Bruce suit up in this season? We also got some, I forget, was it Entertainment Weekly? It might have been EW. I can't remember. There were some official photos that were put out today as well, alongside the teaser trailer, and one of which shows Dick Grayson meeting with Barbara Gordon, and she's in the wheelchair, so she's obviously already gone through the Killing Joke storyline. Some blood. We got them popping pills some more. Will we actually see a unified Titans is what I want to see. I mean, we saw like that lineup shot, but they've been such like a broken house the entire time. Like the first time we actually saw them unified was at the end of last season after the loss of somebody that was abrupt and kind of silly. So I wonder if this is maybe a fear toxin or something, as we see some effect on the iris there. Yeah, man, I don't know. Again, the look and the feel of Titans is here. It doesn't look too different. A lot of saturation in the collars. Of course, it had, what was it? The blue filter. It was that kind of became a meme for a while. I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm open for it. I just hope it's focused. I hope and it builds our characters, because we're introducing even more characters, and I feel like we haven't even really finished or touched on any of the characters that we have in the team. We never really finished any of their arcs in 2 seasons. We've never, and honestly, until the end of last season, Dick had been like hula hooping his arc for 2 whole seasons. So I just hope that we focus on the Titans and we don't lose sight of the Titans, because I feel like last season lost sight of the Titans after season 1, and which tried to focus on them, but still, again, never really fully got to developing the characters all that well. And then in the second season, we just added new characters, and then we still didn't finish giving attention to the characters we had. And we're adding more characters in season 3, and I'm worried that we're again going to be neglecting the characters that are part of this team. So, like I said, I feel like they've got a lot of work cut out for them going into this. I know I'm not the only one that feels this way, at least, so I'm at least content with that. But I know there's a lot of people that did enjoy the show, and I want to enjoy the show. I don't like not liking something that's DC related. But as I've said before, and again, sounding like a broken record, for me, being a DC fan has always felt a little bit like, especially when it comes to things that aren't in the comics or things that aren't animated, it always feels like you're in a little bit of an abusive relationship. Sometimes it's okay, sometimes it's great, but sometimes they just hit you hard. But because you love it so much, you're like, maybe it'll change, and you just stick around hoping that you can be the one to see them through into the light. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't know, man. Warner Brothers has been making it really hard to keep pushing through. Like, DC TV has been mostly fine, in my opinion. And a lot of the, again, like with the films, the biggest villain to even the Arrowverse has been Warner Brothers by forcing them to kill characters off, forcing them to remove characters, putting like copious amounts of restrictions on what they are allowed to even touch or reference. I'm surprised the shows that they have made it as long as they have, with all the restrictions WB has put on them, for them to still kind of feel like this, you know, mix between Batman the Animated Series at times and then Batman Brave and the Bold at others. Like, I feel like it's a good honorary blend of like all the different tones that the comics go through. And DC Universe overall, I thought was doing really good as well, because again, they came straight from DC, so I feel like they got a lot more leniency. Doom Patrol, definitely one of my favorite superhero shows in general. I love that, and I can't wait for that to come back. Swamp Thing, I understand why they canceled it, but it was so good, I wish they didn't. Stargirl, another banger right out of the gate. The only one that I had any qualms or issues with that made me struggle to get through a lot of it was Titans. And yeah, so I really hope this season is good, because, you know, I gravitate more towards the Batman stuff. So having more Batman stuff in it, while it is kind of taking away, in my opinion, from the core group, the Titans, and what is supposed to be Blackfire's, Starfire's season, I'm wondering how much time is going to be spent in Gotham, and is it going to be furthering our characters' stories? So we'll just have to wait and see. Guys, that's been my thoughts. So yeah, let me know yours down in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you have to say, so we can carry on the conversation there. Huge shout out to our channel legends, Mandy Sher, Ryan Karen, and Jason Coleman. Thank you guys so much for your support. If you want to talk about this, if you want to talk about the movies or anything at all, come join the Discord. We got a link in the description of the video, as well as links to all my socials. If you want to follow me, I post a bunch of random stuff everywhere. So yeah, we'll see how this goes, because I don't know if I'm going to react to this yet. As far as when the show drops, I want to, but at the same time, if it runs the course like the first 2 seasons, I don't know if I just want to, I just don't know if I want to keep putting any more negativity out there. Because if I don't like talking about things that I don't like. I want to love all this stuff. And I know a lot of people are going to like it. Maybe just me not adding to that rain on their parade might help. I don't know. We'll just have to see. We'll see how the first episode goes, and we'll just have to call it by ear. Anyway, guys, that's it for now. Sorry for rambling. I will catch you guys in the next video. Take care, everybody.